Good morning, my dear students. Today we will start Unit 7. First, in Unit 7, we will do one poem on my blackboard I can draw. Here in this poem, we can see that what one boy can draw on the blackboard. You all do drawing at your home, right? But always do drawing on the proper place, not on wall. Okay? You all draw very nicely, right? And try to do different types of drawing, but only on proper blackboard, all on paper you have to draw. Okay? So first today we will read, recite and understand this poem. Then in notebook we will write some new words with meaning and make a sentence. And then we will also do some exercises of this lesson. So let's start our today's English session. Okay, my dear students, open your English textbook, Unit 7, page number 105, poem On My Blackboard I Can Draw. This is a very beautiful poem. This poem tells about thinking and imagination of a child. Right? The child decides to draw a little house on the blackboard. He also tells us what he wants to draw around his house, and he also tells us that how many things are there in the house. So, first I will recite and sing this poem, and then you also repeat it, and then we will understand that what is there in this poem. Okay? So let's see. On my blackboard I can draw. On my blackboard I can draw one little house with one green door, two brown gates that open wide, three red steps that lead inside, four little chimneys painted white, five little windows shining bright, six yellow marigolds straight and tall, growing up against the wall. Okay, I have recited this poem. Now I will sing. Okay, listen properly and then you also try. Okay. On my blackboard I can draw one little house with one green door, two brown gates that open wide, three red steps that lead inside, four little chimneys painted white, five little windows shining bright, six yellow marigolds straight and tall, growing up against the wall. Okay, so see here. On my blackboard I can draw. Here see, this is the child's blackboard. Right now many of you have also a blackboard at your home. So he is telling that on my blackboard I can draw. What he can draw? One little house with one green door. See, one little house he has already drawn. Okay, with one green door. Okay, see here, green door is there. Two brown gates that open wide. See here, you can see two brown doors. Right? When we close the door, one door. But when we open it, two. Right? So, two brown gates. Right? Gates. Two brown gates that open wide. अच्छे से खुल रहे हो जो. Wide. Right? Broad. Three red steps that lead inside. Then here you can see three red steps. 1, 2 and 3. These three steps lead inside. जो हमें अंदर ले जाते हैं. Right? Showing paths towards the home. Showing paths towards the door. Right? So lead inside. Four little chimneys painted white. See, these are chimneys. 1, 2, 3, 4. You all know the importance of chimneys? Right? In house the chimney is there to remove the smoke from the house. Right? घर में से जो धुआं उड़ता है वो. It can go out through this chimney. So here 4 little chimneys painted white. White paint की हुए. See 4 little chimneys. 5 little windows shining bright. How many windows? 5 windows shining bright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 windows are there, right? Shining bright. Because of the window, the sun rays easily come into our house. So, 5 little windows shining bright. Through these 5 little window, my house is very airy. Okay, and full of light. 6 yellow marigolds, straight and tall. See here, you can see outside the house 6 yellow marigolds. See this flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 yellow marigolds, straight and tall. Right? Here outside these beautiful flowers are there, which are straight and tall, growing up against the wall. And it grows here against the wall. Right? Here, see the wall is here, and against the wall these 6 yellow marigolds are there. So this is a beautiful description given by this boy, that what he has drawn here on his blackboard. So this is a beautiful poem. You try to read it, try to recite and sing it. Students, open your English notebook and write down these new words of Unit 7 poem, On My Blackboard I Can Draw. First word, gates. 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 Second, wide. 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 Third word, lead. 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 Fourth word, chimney. 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 Fifth word, marigolds. 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 Sixth word, straight. 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 Okay, students, try to pronounce all these words again. Okay, let's see words meaning. First word, wide. Wide means open fully, to the full extent. पूरा खोल देना, right? बहुत चौड़ा. Second, lead. Lead means to guide on a way, especially by going in advance. Right? किसी को guide करना, to lead. Right? ले जाना. Third word, chimney. Chimney means a glass tube to let the smoke go out of the building. Right? Building में से smoke को निकालने के लिए we use chimney. Fourth word, marigolds. A plant with yellow flower. Right? Plant with yellow flower. गेंदे का फूल. Fifth word, straight. With no folds, moving in one direction only. We can say straight means without fold. Okay, straight जो होता है, जो fold किया हुआ नहीं होता. And we can also say moving in one direction only, without any curvature. Right? Straight. This is straight. So these are some words with meaning. Now let's frame sentences. Make a sentence from the following words. Gate. All the school gates get closed at 3 p.m. Right? All the school gates get closed at 3 p.m. Wide. The road on which we are going to travel is wide. The road on which we are going to travel is wide, broad. Lead. All roads lead towards the temple. All roads lead towards the temple. Fourth word, chimney. We have put a new glass chimney in our kitchen, right? There are lots of smoke in kitchen, so to remove it we use chimney. So here we have put a new glass chimney in our kitchen. Marigold. Marigold is my favorite flower. Marigold is my favorite flower. Sixth word, straight. It was a straight road towards our home. It was a straight road towards our home. हमारे घर तक का रास्ता बिल्कुल straight था. Okay? So these are some examples. You can also frame your own correct sentences too. Okay, so try to make new sentences. Okay, now let's see question answer. Answer the following questions. Question 1. How many windows does the house have in this poem? How many windows the child has drawn? The house has 5 little windows in the poem. Right? The house has 5 little windows in the poem. Question 2. Where do the marigolds grow? Question mark. Where do the marigolds grow? Answer 2. The marigolds grow up against the wall. Wall के आगे. The marigolds grow. कहाँ पे grow हुआ है? Grow up against the wall. So try to understand and remember this question answer properly and write down all these things in your English prose notebook. Okay students, now let's do exercises from textbook. Open your textbook, page number 106 of unit 7. On my blackboard I can draw. See, reading is fun. These two question answers we have already done. Now say aloud. I will read these words, you also repeat it. Draw, draw, drain, drain, drip, drip. Brown, brown, brain, brain, brick, brick. Three, three, throw, throw, thread, thread. Grow, grow, grapes, grapes, grey, grey. Okay, so you also try to read these words again. Okay, now next let's listen. Every room becomes dirty if not clean. If we do not clean the room, every room our becomes dirty. So let's clean our classroom while singing this poem. See, this is the groom, and with the help of groom we clean, right? So here is a beautiful poem by Rose Feliman. So let's read this poem. I am going to sweep the dirt away. I am going to sweep the dirt away. I am going to sweep the dirt away. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Right? As the groom is trying to remove the dirt from the room. So this is the short poem. Okay, next page, page number 107. See, this is the page. This activity you will do in your EVS subject. So Mahima ma'am will help you to complete this page. Okay, so right now we are not doing this page. Turn the page. Page number 108. Okay, now see here. Using the pictures as clues, fill in the blanks. Here some pictures are given and fill in the blanks. So we have to see the picture and then we have to fill up these blanks. See, He is as busy as a blank. What is this? This is a bee. So if we want to say that वो bee के जितना ही busy है, at that time we use this type of sentence that he is as busy as a bee. Right? Here we are doing comparison between two things. Between two, he and bee. So he is as busy as a bee. वो bee के जितना ही busy है. We will do this grammar topic comparison in our next session. Raj is as slow as a blank. What is this? Snail, right? बहुत slow चलती है. So here Raj is compared with snail. That Raj is as slow as snail. Snail, S-N-A-I-L, snail. Okay, then see, what is this? Feather, very light, right? This pen is as light as a feather. Feather, F-E-A-T-H-E-R. This pen is as light as a feather. Pen feather जितनी ही light है, right? Weight में उतनी ही light है. Then see, this is the picture of dark night. Moon is there, stars are there, but very dark night. So my hair is as black as a dark night. Dark night. Right? My hair is as black as a dark night. So here my hair is compared with dark night. Dark night जितने ही मेरे hair black है. Raj snail जितना ही slow है. Raj is as slow as a snail. Right? Now see here. Ask your friend too. Okay, if your friend is not there, you can ask your father or your mother that keep his mouth wide open. Wide open means पूरा मुंह खोल देना. Keep his mouth wide open. See here in picture you can see. Keep his mouth half shut. मतलब half shut and half open. Right? आधा ही खोलना है. Keep his mouth half shut. Then keep his mouth fully shut. See in the picture. Fully shut. पूरा बंद कर देना. Fully shut. Keep his mouth fully shut. So here ask someone to close the door using the word. Tell someone that wide open मतलब door को पूरा खोल देना. Half shut. One side door only closed. Half shut. Half. One door is closed. One door is open. That is half shut. And fully shut means both the door if we close then it is fully shut. Okay. Okay, now next page, page number 109. See here. Find the right sentence. Read the pairs of sentences below. Fill in the blanks in the second sentence with the opposite of the word in red. Okay. Here, see, one word is written with yellow. Right. Here, we have to fill up this second blank with red pen, or with you can do with red crayon or red pencil color, and we have to write here the opposite word of this word, right? And then we have to find out that which is the correct sentence. Here in picture, through picture you can find it out. See, first sentence is already given. The boy is running very fast. See, here in picture you can see. The boy is running very fast. Here then second sentence. The boy is walking very, what is the opposite of fast? Slow, right? So here we will write slow. But here you have to write with red crayon. I am writing with pencil. But you have to write it with red pencil color or with red crayon. Okay. So now find out the boy is running very fast or the boy is walking very slow. So the boy is running very fast. First sentence is correct, right? Then see. The clown is very happy. The clown is very, what is the opposite of happy? Sad. So, is the clown happy or sad? See, the clown is smiling. If you turn your book like this, you can see the faces of clown. See, the clown is smiling, right? So, the clown is happy. Now see the girl. The girl is walking on a loose rope. The girl is walking on a blank rope. What is the opposite of loose? Tight. Okay, so what is the spelling of tight? T-I-G-H-T. Tight rope. Now see the picture. Is the girl walking on a loose rope or tight rope? See. This is the loose rope. So the first sentence is correct. So here we have seen the opposite word: fast, slow, happy, sad, loose, tight. Okay. You have to complete these exercises in textbook only. Open your textbook, page number 110, last page. See. Change from singular to plural by adding es, ies and ves. See, how to change from singular word to plural word we have already seen in our grammar lesson one and more than one. Right? So, you all know how to change the word from singular to plural. Now, see here, for example, buffalo. Then, if we want to change into plural, then we will add es, buffaloes. Okay, when any word end with O, X, right, double S, at that time S, CH, at that time we add ES. So, hero, heroes. We here also we add ES, HEROES, heroes. Potato, potatoes. POTATOES, potatoes. Okay. So here at the end the vowel O is there. So we here add ES. Now second, see baby. So babies, Y turn into I and then we add ES. Fly, flies. FLY, here we will do flies, FLIES. Lady, ladies, LADIES, ladies. Okay. Then see here we have turned Y into I and then we have added ES. Then knife, knives, KNIVES, knives. Okay, then wolf. Then if we want to turn wolf into plural form, then we will do wolves. WOL, then F will turn into V and then ES. Wolves, like same. Love, loves. LOA, then F will turn into V and then ES, lows. Okay, so these are some words we have changed from singular to plural. Now fun time. See, can you crawl like a baby? Crawl, crawl, crawl. Okay, do like this. Try to crawl. Okay, can you hop like a grasshopper? See, this girl is also hopping. So hop, hop, hop. Can you zoom like an aeroplane? Zoom. Right? So try to zoom with your both the hand open. See this girl. So do all these three things. Okay. This is only for your fun. So complete all the text exercises which we have done in textbook only.